All right. Good evening. It is SEC After Dark. Welcome in to the magical mystery tour that we call a show. We're back, man, with the four-man weeds. I got a little bit of tan. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Corey came down where me and Jeb live for like 4 days, and we're supposed to be impressed.
For a full week, Steve. Full week. I dove right into the Florida culture. I smelled like sunscreen and sweat.
Nice.
The whole time. It was great. And salt water. Smelled like salt water too.
There you go.
It's awesome. Caught some sheep's head in the Naples Bay, and it was great, man. So how's everybody doing? Y'all kicked ass last week.
Thank you. It was fun. Good episode last week, but got the band back together this week though. So.
Right.
Yeah, we've got 3 people that are probably they're really well versed in the NCAA basketball tournament, and I haven't even looked at a bracket.
When I say well versed, I mean that I've probably watched. If you put all the minutes together that I've watched college basketball, I've probably watched maybe 2 games total.
I tell you what, I was just watching before I come in, and it's still going on right now, but I was watching the women's. This is the first 4 of the women's. It's Presbyterian versus Sacred Heart. They're both 16 seeds, but what caught my eye on that one was Presbyterian has never made an NCAA tournament, and they was leading with like 1:30 left to go in the game. I think it's like about 3 points. So I just want to see if the women finally get.
Wait, is Sacred Heart? Somebody look this up real quick. Is Sacred Heart a Catholic institution?
Good question.
I'm on it.
Trying to decide who God favors more now.
Right.
Yeah, are we doing a little first 4 reformation?
It might be.
Sacred Heart. Not now. All right. Sacred Heart is a private Roman Catholic university in Fairfield.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Founded in 1963. It was the first Catholic university in the United States to be staffed by, I don't even know what that word is. Lady?
Oh, I thought you were going to say chinchilla.
Troopers reference there.
That's good.
Chinchilla, whatever's free.
So, by the way, there was a tweet that I saw today that was like every now and then they put up stuff from like the 80s and 90s and pointed out, and there's like a picture from TV of Ricky Waters' page whenever he was at Notre Dame, and it said his major was letters.
Solid. So that's how they got around admissions.
Yeah, it's like, okay, is that what we're doing? That's why Notre Dame was so good at football.
Right.
5-year-old nephew's having trouble with those. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But his master's degree, he made it all the way to L.
But he has a minor in colors.
Colors. You don't even want to dive in.
Mad.
You don't even want to dive into the world of colors.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
speaking of colors, what do y'all think Presbyterian's nickname is?
Oh yeah, they're not the blue something.
The Blue Hose.
The Blue Hose, yeah.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
For a women's name to be the Blue Hose. That's HOSC.
Oh my goodness. If imagine this world where in women's basketball, Arkansas plays Presbyterian.
Oh man.
Hogs versus hose.
Oh man.
All right, thank you guys. I'll be that's gonna do it for us.
Hogzilla.
Don't forget to tip your waitresses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this is SEC After Dark presented by DeadSoxy.com. Thank you for listening. We'll see you back here late. We are presented by DeadSoxy, by the way. You can get some cool socks like Steve has behind him. All you got to do is be a member, and join. 25% discount, free shipping, and a gift.
DeadSoxy.com.
DeadSoxy.com. Also, betonline.ag. If you want to bet on all this interesting betting, I was watching Pat McAfee. I know. No, it's a great show actually. But Boston Connor is going to bet. He's doing an experiment where he bets every underdog in the tournament, and he's going to see how many he wins.
Yeah,
I'm going to do this.
He does all right
at betonline.ag, of course. Your number one source for all your sports wagering needs. If you want to bet it, they have it. So, Steve, why don't you tell us about Stewart's Cajun Dill Pickles and why you should refrigerate them?
Yeah.
Yes, it's time to get locked on pickles. Stewart's Cajun Pickles, that is. They offer a wide variety of Cajun spice products like pickles, green beans, okra, even carrots and asparagus. And you do need to refrigerate them after you open them, Corey. Cajun pickles have been pleasing pickle lovers for over 20 years now, and they've become the South's favorite pickle. These are truly the best pickles you will ever have. A strong dill flavor with a Cajun punch, no over sour taste. Be sure to like Stewart's Cajun Dill product on Facebook and Instagram. Try these pickles, okra, and beans today. You will not be disappointed. Stewart's Cajun Dill Pickles, the South's favorite pickle.
That's right. So we got a good one for you guys tonight. Obviously, Jake, did you pick Auburn to go far?
I think I got them going. Whenever they meet up with UConn is when they get put out.
I have not seen a bracket. I swear I've not seen a bracket, but I heard on Twitter, because this is hilarious, that UAB, Auburn, and Alabama are all going to Spokane, Washington.
They are. Yeah. It's so crazy. And I actually do agree with what Bruce Pearl said about that. That's absolutely insane.
What do you say? You're going to have to fill us in on that one.
Yeah, Jake.
Hang on a second. Keep talking.
While he's doing that, let's all stare at him.
Yeah.
And put some pressure on you. No, so yeah, I've got Auburn going. I got them going Final Four, dude. I was impressed when I watched them play. And
don't they have to? I swear I've not seen a bracket, but don't they have UConn?
Yeah,
they do.
I don't know anything about UConn, obviously.
They're the defending national champions.
And number one seed by far. Number one overall one. Yeah.
Upset.
I haven't given me by San Diego State in the second round. So
yeah, I got UNC beating Houston in the finals.
I think I picked Houston to win it all.
I think the team that I am thinking has the best chance to go on a run is Alabama, and that isn't me not even knowing who they play.
Vandy's there's 3 teams in here that could claim
Did you
to
say
have
Vandy?
That could claim to have Vandy's next head coach. Yes.
Oh, McNeese State.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sanford.
Okay, 4 teams. College of Charleston. With
Charleston, yeah, that's a good team.
Pat Kelsey and FAU with Dusty
May.
Yeah. So what Pearl said was he was talking about the distance for some of the teams in the tournament, how far they got to go, and what he said was, it's quote, Alabama, UAB, and Auburn in Spokane, Washington. Enough said. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, this is what people need to realize about this. Everybody just needs to be outraged about something, but they don't believe anything about it. So they're going to be outraged about having to travel out there, but they're getting so much money they don't care. So all it is fake outrage, and you don't even need to pay any attention to it.
I don't even think Bruce Pearl really cares. I think he was just probably like,
no, there's outrage in people. There's a lot of people in Alabama that probably wanted to go to the game, and that's
hard to.
Yeah,
that's a cross country.
Yeah, they've already been to the Rose Bowl this year.
I don't know enough about the tournament. What's the Spokane Washington thing?
That's where Alabama, Auburn, and UAB got sent.
Hey,
but
three Southern teams.
They're in different areas, like
but they all play up there.
They don't region it like that. They just play in opening pods.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have 2 West and 2 Eats happening in Spokane, weird. Washington. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird. So they felt like Alabama, I guess the state of Alabama in this case now, but they felt like Alabama didn't get enough of the West Coast when they played in the Rose Bowl. So,
and I just
made that joke, but whatever.
And
hey,
Steve, y'all come out for the better, but what Andy has done at UAB, he's done really, really well there. So I think they can win a couple games in the tournament.
He's a mid-major. Maybe he's a perfect fit for mid-major.
He is.
Some people are.
He was a perfect fit for Ole Miss. The reason he didn't go to the NCAA tournament is because the SEC was garbage and the SEC was getting 2 bids.
Yeah.
He won 20 games like 5 times at Ole Miss.
Yep.
He was good at Ole Miss, but he was just
No,
good.
the SEC was just garbage. So if Andy Kennedy did let's say he did what Chris Beard did at Ole Miss this year, Andy Kennedy would have made it to the NCAA tournament.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Andy Kennedy's a good coach. Now, it just ran its course at Ole Miss, and there's no hard feelings.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. So since we last saw each other, Vandy's got a coaching change.
Yep.
That's fun. Georgia won a postseason basketball game for the first time in God knows how long.
That was against Xavier, right?
Yes.
What happened to Xavier? They used to be in the NCAA tournament like every year. Their downfall has been
Chris Mack left to go to Louisville.
Yeah, that's it.
They haven't replaced him yet.
Did Chris Mack take the Louisville job? Or
No,
did he leave Louisville? Okay, that's where he was.
He left Xavier for Louisville, and then he left Louisville, got fired in 22, and spent last season out of coaching.
Louisville is a dumpster fire inside of a tire fire inside of an enigma.
And it's all one big quagmire.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we can do a little ACC after dark. Clemson Tigers. They put in their divorce papers.
Which is soon to actually be relevant to the show now. So
yeah. I don't think there's any situation to where the SEC doesn't go after FSU and Clemson.
Right.
They're too culturally perfect for the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, if that happens and the SEC falls apart, I think the SEC goes after one North Carolina school and one Virginia school, and then I want the SEC to go after Georgia Tech and go after Tulane.
I agree.
Bring them back in.
Mm-hmm.
Let bygones be bygones. You know they regret it. Bring them back in, and plus
bring back Swanee too, so Vandy's not the worst team.
No.
We need a buffer.
No.
Vandy needs a buffer.
I think, in the most part, that the norm should be 2 SEC teams per state. I don't think Georgia should have all of Georgia to itself. I don't think Louisiana should have all of Louisiana to itself.
That's true.
I say
or
that.
Florida having all of Florida. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially not Florida. Good gosh. I almost say, hey, bring in Miami too, but nah, screw them. I want the Big Ten to take Miami so they can say they're in the South, and we can make the joke where Miami is the further south you go, the further north you get.
Mm-hmm.
It would be absolutely perfect if they were the Big Ten school.
Yeah, because they're a Big Ten type city.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very northern. So, yeah.
Chicago with alligators.
Oh, gosh.
No, I thought it was like New York with alligators.
No, it's not quite New York. And there's enough of a Latin influence. Yeah.
Well, New York is...
Jeb was there 2 weeks ago. He knows what it is.
New York has got a heavy Puerto Rican influence.
It was hard to find places that spoke English. I'm going to be honest with you.
In
New
York?
In nicer areas. Yeah. No, in Miami.
Miami. Oh, okay. Yeah.
New York has a lot of... Especially
Listen.
A lot of Puerto Ricans.
When I lived in Italy, one of the coolest things when I lived in Italy was not having to eavesdrop on the people around you. You couldn't understand them. Yeah. There's nothing better to go into a restaurant and everybody speaking a different language. I'm telling you, it is so nice to just cut off your brain. It's like your meal goes smoother because you're subconsciously listening to all the people in your surroundings.
And you're not
whenever you're not having to do that, you can just focus on what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's nice.
That is nice. That's got to be a nice feeling. But yeah. So Chicago is very like Eastern European influence, like Polish and that kind of thing.
Ag.
Nobody else gets that. I love it. There's only one other person in this world that would probably get that. I doubt he's
in Vermont.
Yep. Ag, call Mad Dog. Tell him to fire you.
Hello, Louisville Cardinal fans.
And we're off the rails, Jake. Jake,
We're
how's
doing
dad,
all-
man?
Do what?
How's dad life?
Oh, it's fun as always. Got sleep last night in 30-minute intervals because his baby wouldn't stay asleep. I don't know what's wrong with her, but
There, love it.
yeah. So, yeah, it's
You know,
it's good.
You don't verbalize them.
No, I give her bottle
Her-
at 9 and hold her. You know, get her to sleep about 10:30, 10:35, and then I'll lay her down, and she just sleeps to about 2 or 3. And but she didn't last night at all.
Hmm.
It was a rough night.
So Jake's at work going,
Yeah, it was rough.
Hey, one of the Ole Miss podcasts they're talking about that Caleb Odom may be coming back to Alabama too.
You mean Caleb Downs?
Damn.
Caleb Downs, yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot of smoke yesterday about that. I don't know if it's true or not. He did take all of his stuff down about Ohio State on Instagram.
I've also heard Georgia too.
Yeah, it's going to come down potentially between Georgia and Alabama. I don't know, but then there is
Caleb DeBoer's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hands are out. I'm telling you, we are about to. We're entering an era where you can have my bads in college football, and it just doesn't matter, to where you can hit free agent. You can just ring that slot machine every single time.
Mm-hmm.
What's concerning is you can hit the slot machine, go to spring practice, and then go hit the slot machine again and go to a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like when we say something's got to be done about the transfer portal, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, they need to make them contracted employees, college administrators, contracted employees, to where they sign for 1, 2, 3, or 4 years. How long they sign for, it probably determines how much money they make a year.
Yeah, at the very least, you shouldn't be able to take money and not even show up for your first practice. I mean,
that is wild.
That can't happen.
And then not give it back.
Yeah, if this had been any SEC school this happened to, like imagine if it happened to Alabama instead of in Alabama's favor. No, people.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not even mad
at
Iowa.
So nobody cares, but
all the schools are just doing what's within the rules.
Yeah, no, that's not the school's fault.
Yeah. This is blame the players in this situation. If whoever plays this game, blame the players.
But 18-year-old kids are going to do this if they can. So that's why something has to be done about it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So they have to make rules that's going to prevent them, or they're going to stretch this rule.
18-year-old kids are the most selfish people on the planet, and they're monsters.
Yeah.
So there's no way they're not going to take advantage of this situation.
It's got to get regulated.
Yeah. And how do you regulate it? Nobody wants to do what needs to be done.
Contracts.
Yeah, but you have to make them employees to do that.
Right.
And universities not want to do that because that will be the death of, let's say, women's softball, women's golf, men's golf,
women's basketball,
baseball might die.
And it's not like we have a strong NCAA organization type thing to come in and help out. I mean,
I know
they're pretty much a waste of space right now. So.
Yeah.
Although, by the way, look at this. I'm going to bring this up a full screen.
That gremlin on your bookshelf, Jeb, may as well be the commissioner.
Look at the laces of this ball.
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty.
I mean, it's perfect.
It is.
Are they raised? How are they raised?
This is a major league ball.
Yeah.
Did you catch that in a foul catch or something the other day?
No, I bought it.
I got you.
Yeah, just you have it. Now, if you look at this one, this is a Florida State League ball. This is one that's a foul ball.
I got you.
The stitch. Look how the stitches, they're uneven and all of that.
Yeah, they are big time.
Yeah.
And it's like that. This is the difference between a minor league ball and a major league ball.
Well, that minor league ball gets probably run out a lot more frequently. Those things get the mileage. Those things start to look like high school balls because they don't give them away as souvenirs. In major leagues, of course, a major league foul ball is probably not going to look like that either.
Man, Casey Mize pitched today for the Detroit Tigers. 97-mile-an-hour fastball that he was just painting with.
He played at Auburn, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
He got taken first in the draft, and he had Tommy John surgery. It's been like 22 months since he pitched last. There's a good chance he's going to start off in Toledo.
Okay.
The Mud
Wow,
Hens.
Mud Hens.
Yep. That's a AAA team, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's knocking on the doorstep, making the major leagues. Again.
Well, he was already made it, but
yeah,
man, the Tigers Jack Flaherty got signed as a free agent, and all of a sudden the Tigers got him, and now he's throwing 97, 98 miles an hour.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's like they're like pitching whisperers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, we got a bot in the chat. It looks like Steve.
Yeah, I see that.
Bot. Hello.
There we go.
Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you promotion of your channels and your followers and your chatbots. Price is lower. At least it's like a clean one.
Do you turn into Donald Trump there, Corey? We're reading that.
I guess I did.
Yeah.
Well, sorry for bothering you. It's very spectacularly great.
Oh, they're on Twitch.
Yeah, they are. I see that.
Twitch.
Yeah, that's a Twitch look.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we broadcast on Twitch in case anybody wants to notice about it. So yeah. We're kind of a big deal. We have many leathery books.
Leather-bound books.
Jeb eventually will have many leather-bound books. Right now, he just has DVDs that he is going to plan on talking about and not really talk about.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
For 3 years.
I think Jeb
Jeb
is using the podcast as an excuse to build himself a kick-ass set.
Yeah, I agree.
I just wanted to buy all this stuff.
Jeb is starting to turn into a McDonald's ice cream machine, always never working.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough, Corey.
I know. I'm just saying. We're waiting. Well, we're waiting.
Stacy, how long can something stay in the state of work in progress?
I do a lot of traveling. Okay, I'm working on this.
Yeah, when I lived in Italy, there was a road that was under construction when I got to Italy. It was still under construction when I left Italy 2 years later.
Oh,
and this wasn't a big highway like they were doing work like the Big Dig or something. It was literally just a city street.
Let's say this is that's a normal day in Alabama.
What does Jeb and Interstate 440 have in common? Always under construction. Nice mug, Steve.
Yes.
You got merch now.
Nice. That is cool, Steve. That's cool.
Yeah, I got those made for my Locked On sponsors.
Oh.
And sent it out to them.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Also have some stickers too.
We need some mugs that say, SEC After Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Is that one of those game day face tattoos?
No, because I'm not 7.
Yeah.
You're in a sorority.
Yeah. Rick wants to know, Steve, if you ever went to Positano?
No, I lived on an island off of Sardinia. The island was called La Maddalena. It is literally like when I went to work every day, I did Good Morning Vietnam type radio AFN shows. That was my job in Italy. Yes, you can be jealous about that. And I was right across the bay from the original Club Med.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I cannot claim anything wrong about that. And John has a question here asking this. Quinshawn kept asking for more. There's rumors that I don't want to confirm that before a football game, he actually played the pay me more money or I'm not playing.
Oh, wow.
And so it got to the point where the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, and it isn't worth the squeeze. And Ole Miss is going to be better without him.
And what's going to happen now? He's going to say, "My bad," and come back, right?
He tried to come back whenever he got into the portal and saw that he couldn't get a raise of what he was getting at Ole Miss. And he was not invited back.
Don't y'all have some other player y'all think are coming back? I forget his name now.
Jeremy Tunsil.
Henry Parrish.
Parrish, that was it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He
played as a freshman or sophomore. I think he is coming back, honestly.
Nice.
And y'all did get Trey Amos from us too in the portal. That's a big pickup.
By the way, one of the cool things in spring practice so far for Ole Miss is everybody stopping what they're doing to watch Trey Harris and Trey Amos do one-on-ones.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's apparently a battle. And Amos's man skills are pretty good, which makes sense. If Nick Saban invited him to transfer to Alabama, he could play defensive back.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just because y'all talking about the money. That's the other thing that was really ticked me off about the whole Kadyn Proctor thing. It wasn't just that he got money from Iowa. It was that they raised money through the the whole collective from the fans.
Yeah.
That was the $100K he got, was money that we donated to the school. Like if I had donated to Iowa, obviously I didn't donate to them, but still, man, that's got to hurt the fans right there. It's not just the school losing money.
Yeah, this isn't hurting an anonymous television deal.
Yeah.
This is hurting the random person that is overextending themselves because they love Iowa football. That is who is getting hurt by this.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why this is going to backfire spectacularly. Like I said, this is not an Alabama thing. This is a Kadyn Proctor thing. The fact that he essentially stole money from those people. Now, it's completely legal, but they're going to think it like, and you have to think that what went down, that there's some angry fans in Iowa that could sue him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that there has to be a legal recourse that can be taken. There has to be. If there's not, I mean, Iowa, I hope they learn their lesson about paying a lump sum. Installments, thank you.
Yeah, I think they had to specify the money because this is something they still have to do legally. Specify the money's not pay to play. We're going to pay you the money for, I don't know, whatever, making an appearance at a commercial or something, which he did. I think he was driving a car from the commercial that he was in. Yeah. Somebody asked if he drove that car to spring break with all the Alabama players who went on.
Yeah, he didn't turn the car back around. He just kept on going.
Yeah. So, but that's still, man. Now you're talking about people being worried about donating to their collectives because are you just giving that money away to somebody who's going to ditch us immediately? Maybe I'll wait till the second little period here of
this market's going to dry up.
Yeah, you would think
it's going to dry up
if they don't put some kind of
and it's going to be because of behavior like this.
Yeah,
because this is going to make it to where it's hard to raise money. If it's hard to raise money, it's hard to give money. And if it's hard to give money, all of a sudden you're not making any money and there's no money being offered under the table. No. Like I said, this is the mercenary era of college football. I get that. But you almost have to be heartless through this situation. I don't care anything about the names that are playing for Ole Miss football anymore. I just root for laundry. The turnover is so great. There's no sense in even getting invested. Now, I'm sure there's some good kids and some nice kids and all of that. And I'm going to be polite to everything. But if one of those kids goes to another school, I'm not going to freak out about it. All I care about who is RB1. I don't care who is playing RB1. That's all I care.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. And that's the bottom line.
John says he hopes A&M learned their lesson too.
And they did, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might low-key actually be pretty good. With
and they quit just going into bidding war to absolutely everybody. There's some actual vetting that's happening.
Which is also good.
So did Ole Miss pick up where they left off? Or
We do not have Texas A&M money, and the fact that anybody thinks we have Texas A&M money means we're probably spending it efficiently.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you guys find another quarterback?
We don't have to.
No, you
I'm
got
telling-
5.
No, we just assumed you would, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not? Right?
4
We
more
got-
this week.
we got Tua with 3 inches just sitting on the bench, backing up, ready to be third team this year.
And they're going to go sign some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4th string quarterback is AJ Maddox. He's the freshman out of Oak Grove, and they're trying to get the kid out of Texas, Keelan Russell, to come in the next class.
Lane Kiffin's going to go sign like Spencer Petros, or Petros or whatever, however you say his name, just to be funny from Iowa.
Yeah. Since we're talking about quarterbacks, and we're kind of off the rails a little bit, but did y'all see the statement that the Manning kid made about he didn't want to be on the NCAA because he does his playing on the field. Well, you don't even play on the field right now because you're sitting on the bench.
I'm not playing on the field. So what? You're in a video game, like
right, and get $500 or whatever.
But it's a PDF DocuSign.
Right.
It's 15 seconds for $600.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want it to be a distraction. I was like, that's a bigger distraction not signing.
Yeah.
It's much bigger news than if you had just signed.
It's a distraction. Like you don't have to buy the game. You don't have to play the game.
Or they send him a free copy of it if he signs.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the $600 and let that be it.
Did you see that the SEC announced its schedule for 2025?
No. Didn't
8 games.
8 games.
They're just going to take the schedule.
It's going to be this schedule. Flip it.
So all the home teams would go. I guess would go away next year.
Yeah, there'll be road games next year.
So we'll play Georgia on the road next year.
Yeah.
But we're keeping the same.
That'll be a Tuscaloosa game.
Yeah.
So Florida gets all those same teams just flipped next year.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness!
No.
I didn't even think about that.
That is funny.
I was gonna say that. That makes it worth it.
Yeah, they're gonna have. Billy Napier has no chance.
Okay, Corey, bring up the Florida schedule. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
He has no shot.
Is this cruel and unusual punishment?
What did Florida do to piss everybody off in the SEC office?
They just went.
Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had a murderer playing tight end.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Orange and blue game.
Push.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming they're going to play at Miami now, at Samford. No.
No, don't worry about the non-conference. Just do the conference game.
I know, I'm just messing around. All right. So they're at A&M. They open their conference slate at A&M.
Oh, that's a loss.
Yeah.
They're home against Mississippi State.
Oh, that's probably a win. They'll probably win that game.
Yeah.
Because they're good. They have the DJ Lagway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Home against Tennessee.
Yeah, they'll beat Tennessee at home.
It
doesn't matter how bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Tennessee just cannot win in the swamp for some reason.
No.
At Kentucky.
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
Kentucky's won 3 straight against them.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia and Jacksonville.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Their fans will just wear the other color. Home against Texas.
Loss.
At LSU.
Loss.
At Ole Miss.
Loss.
And hosting Florida State because that game's not going to change.
Golly, that's oof.
All right, check the are you on schedules, FB schedules?
No, I just went to the website.
Go to the FB schedules page and go to the 2025 schedule so we can see who their non-con is.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. All right. FBschedules.com. Florida Gators. All right. Their 25 non-con is USF, at Miami, FAMU, and home against Florida State.
Okay, so it's marginally better.
It's a little bit better.
You don't get UCF.
That's true.
You replace UCF for USF. Although USF went to a dang bowl game.
Yeah, after starting out.
They did. Not an easy game to open up with. Not a warm and fuzzy.
Is it in Tampa?
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
They'll probably win it then.
It's in the swamp. In 26, they play at NC State to open up, then Cal, and then at Florida State. Campbell.
They go at Cal. Well,
No.
I mean, it makes sense.
No,
Florida has they have a long tradition of playing ACC teams.
They play. Let's see. This is fun. In 27, they're at Cal, and then Florida State. They need to fill 2 more spots. Then they pick up Colorado in 28, 29.
What was that quarterback that decided to go to Nebraska? Was that
Dylan.
Okay, we'll see him in 26, 27. That's kind of fun. Tennessee has a home and home one with Nebraska. Interesting.
Nice.
So 28, 29, they pick up Colorado, you said?
Yeah,
You think Deion still be at Colorado by then?
not a chance.
He's probably at Florida State by then.
Yeah.
So Georgia, 25 non-con. We go at UCLA to start the season.
Fun.
Austin Peay, Charlotte, and at Georgia Tech.
Check out Ole Miss.
All right. Old Mississippi. All right. Ole Miss.
Ooh, fun.
Crap. How do I search Ole Miss?
Ole Miss schedules.
Y'all go to USC
Hold
to
on.
open the season.
Hold on. All right.
You can do it. I just went to at the top. If you click or hover over FBS, you can go over to SEC and then just pick a school.
Why am I not? Oh, because it's blocked by an ad. That's why. Okay.
There you go.
Freaking ads. Okay. There we go. Okay. SEC.
Ooh, Alabama's doing Florida State next year.
Yeah, we open with Florida State.
That's fun.
25 for Ole Miss is at USC. The real USC.
And you got
The,
two.
the Charmin extra soft USC.
You got Citadel and Wake Forest and Tulane.
Fun.
Now it's not Willie Frisk Tulane,
No.
but
Oof. Man, that 2025, that ending for Bama.
Pac-12 is
Tennessee,
so sad. It's just 2 teams.
their last 5 games: Tennessee at Missouri, LSU, Oklahoma at Auburn. Oof.
Ooh, Texas,
Rough.
25 at Ohio State, and then cupcakes the rest of the way.
Yeah, but you got to respect they had a home and home with Alabama, and now apparently they're doing Ohio State next.
well,
Yeah.
in 24 this year they played Michigan.
Yeah.
They're at
And
Michigan.
yeah,
They do it
you're
again
right.
in 27.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
they book in Michigan with Ohio State.
Wow.
If you're scared, then say you're scared. 2030, they're setting up Murderers Row. They go the Meet Roadrunners, and then 2031 is UTEP.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
UTEP 2-step.
UTEP. That's the song 2-step, but just saying UTEP. Just in
Oh, my God, Corey.
case you're
Do you know what the UTEP 2-step is?
wondering. Not a chance.
Does
No
anybody know what the UTEP 2-step is?
No idea.
Steve,
Tim Hardaway's Killer Crossover. The UTEP 2-step.
Oh, nice. All right.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Mm-hmm. It's
Timmy
because I'm
Hardaway.
old.
I
He's
thought you were
my
gonna
age,
say
at
Bob
least.
Cousy.
Listen, okay, I like Caitlin Clark. Haven't seen her play. I respect what she did, and she broke all the records. Please, everybody, quit comparing her to Pete Maravich. He didn't have a 3-point line, and he didn't play but 3 years. Stop it.
Interesting. So she
Yeah,
plays.
It's like the guy at Detroit Mercy that came 6 points short after 8 years.
Yeah. But I never got to see Pete Maravich play because that was like way before my time.
It wasn't way before Steve's time.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
Kadyn Clark's got Steph Curry range. I mean,
Yeah, she is really good.
Mhm.
She is really good. But we don't need to compare him to the other side just because she's really good. you can't say, okay, Lisa Leslie is better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because of this stat or this stat. No, that doesn't work that way.
But is she better? Is Lisa Leslie better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
No, nobody's better than him. It's an abomination that he is not in the NCAA tournament. He looked like a freaking bug. He looks like a bug playing basketball, and he comes out there and plays like Larry Bird.
I love it, dude. That guy's awesome. He's a national.
I'm a buck. I'm a buck.
He probably talks like that too. Has he done any interviews? Do we know what do we know what he sounds like?
I don't know. It probably sounds like because he looks like a fly. He does.
You know, when they wrote the movie The Fly, they
okay, I see who we were talking about. A guy named Robbie Avila for Indiana State. Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Get it?
I see it now.
Also called Larry Blurred.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I like that one.
Larry Bird. I love that. Yeah.
It's because he has glasses, everyone that's watching.
Because he has blurred vision. He's wearing the oh god, yeah. I don't even know what you call those things that he's wearing. They're not glasses.
Glasses.
They're not glasses.
They're goggles.
They're goggles.
Yeah, that's the reason he is called Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is because the goggles.
Yeah,
I mean that looks like something you put in when you go tanning. Put over your eyes to protect them.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I like Larry Blurred. That's my favorite one.
I don't think you can go wrong with either. Truthfully.
Yeah, you see somebody at Indiana State doing stuff like that, you're like, come on now, Larry Blurred. It has to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
You're gonna compare him to a Laker? No, not when Larry Bird was a Celtic. No,
not when Larry Bird played at Indiana State.
Yeah, I mean it was all there.
He was a sycamore. I love these memes about Virginia basketball. They got me cracking up.
I don't understand why people are shocked. His style of basketball has not changed in 20 years.
Yeah. I don't even know who he is, so go for it.
What's his name? It's that coach.
I know the coach. I know you're talking about.
He was at Wisconsin. And he ran that real slow down style. The equivalent of college, the old Pete Carell or the Four Corners.
They're like, it's like watching Iowa football. These memes are killing me, dude.
Oh, the Virginia memes last night were pretty good. I like the kid shooting 3-point shots where he's no longer close. I mean,
they only scored 14 points and a half. That is wild.
Yeah. What's his name? Dusty from Philip Seymour Hoffman, and he was in that movie with Ben Stiller.
Raindrops.
Yeah.
Make it rain. Let it rain. That was Along Came Polly.
Along Came Polly, yes, that's it.
Love that movie. Make it rain.
There's just meme after meme after meme today based off that. I did not see a single first four game. I did not know. I don't even know who was in them.
Yeah. The first four? No, I didn't pay attention to those either. I didn't have any of them winning the first round of my bracket, so I didn't worry about it.
Like I said, I'm going to watch some spring training baseball tomorrow.
There you go.
During the first games.
During the Mississippi State game. I like that. It's funny. Shows you how much you care.
I want to see some 97-mile-an-hour fastballs because apparently, like, every Detroit pitcher can throw them.
Yeah. So, Steve, I thought you were going to, get some takeout and just camp out, and go nostalgia, like the good old days.
No. Although I had Jimmy John's last week before I went into the hospital.
Yeah. Old Jimmy John's. I don't get the hype, man. I really don't.
It was really good that day, though.
I bet. I really just don't understand the hype, though. It's just like a basic plain sandwich.
I was telling them maybe it's the one I get, but I've only gone like maybe 3 times, and it's extremely plain every time. It's fine, but
it tastes like Virginia basketball. Bland. Unexciting.
Well, I get the most unexciting thing. It's just like ham and cheese with mayonnaise. It's extremely bland.
Okay, so maybe I'm getting the wrong thing here. Let's see, Jimmy John's.
Ham and cheese, lettuce and pickles with bacon, mayonnaise and mustard, and oil and vinegar if they have it. Salt and pepper.
You had me at bacon.
I was going to say bacon. I should have been adding.
Yeah.
At Subway, I get bacon and extra bacon, by the way. It's I call it the Ron Swanson.
Spicy East Coast Italian.
Can Becky get something like that?
I'm going to give it another. I'm going to give Jimmy John's another chance. Okay.
Yeah.
The ultimate porker, ham, bacon, lettuce.
The ultimate porker.
Club Lulu. That's what my mom needs to get because her grandma name is Lulu. Turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. Okay. I don't hate this. Okay. I'm going to give it another chance then. All right. Every time I look over, it just looked like your sandwich looked like this.
Hey, who is the coach that Vanderbilt is hiring tomorrow on your show?
Tomorrow they're deciding between Jerome Tang and Dusty May.
Okay.
Last night I was trying to figure out if Chris Mack could get all the players back out of the portal that went into the portal, because that became goal number 1, is to now stop the bleeding of going into the portal.
There is no stopping the bleeding. You're just going to go in there and shop around and get your own players. There is no stopping the bleeding anymore.
Well, it's all about if Chris Mack will go into the portal or not. That's basically it. And then Tuesday was Dusty May, and Monday was Will Wade, and I think we'll circle back to Will Wade.
You should. Was Will Wade your best show of the week?
Yep. It was. It was. The view count. You guys should listen here. The view count. I did spring practice as my lead today on today's episode. 241 views. Okay. 96 for Tuesdays, and today's episode got 82 views with leading with football.
Okay. See, Will Wade he's magic.
Oh, he's magic.
This week, let's see, what did I do this week? I did Henry Parrish today.
Oh, nice.
I did.
And Steve, you know why I'm doing this comparison before you go? Because there was a thread I was tagged in that got 20,000 views with this very same topic, and I'm going to I'm going to react to it and then post my episode in this thread.
Okay,
interesting.
That's why.
Okay, Monday's show we did Lane Kiffin's new personnel person he hired. Tuesday was Pete Golding unveiling his new look Ole Miss defense. Yes, today was the Henry Parrish thing, and tomorrow we talk about whether or not Ole Miss has a GOAT arrival with Jackson Dart.
They have goats, all right. I don't know Jackson Dart, but they have goats.
GOAT. There's periods.
Goats. It's a goat farm over there.
Mm.
The Vandy, a lot of Vandy fans just want Chris Mack, which I think it'll be a good hire. I just don't think it'd be exciting when those other guys are on the table still.
Will Wade will be a great hire.
Will Wade Will
Wade would win 25 games next year. He would.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And I think
he would automatically be in Tennessee's crawl.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 coaches that you hire that is immediate game changers, Dusty May and Will Wade.
Right.
I don't think Dusty May is an immediate game changer. I think Dusty May is Mike White.
Is there going to be an issue with Will Wade? Would there be with him coming back to SEC?
No, he's been.
He's at McNeese now.
He's at McNeese. He's
McNeese.
got one more year of his show cause. The SEC has no problem.
The SEC let Bruce Pearl get hired.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Right.
They let Hugh Freeze get rehired too. So
right.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They're both at Auburn.
Things doesn't matter until it does. That's the reality of what's happened. It's like you can't. There's no consistent. Yeah.
And with all the PR stuff that Chris Beard was dealing with for a minute, they let him back in too. So not back in, but because he was at. I say that as if Texas was in the SEC, but they let him in. So they don't. Yeah.
Chris Beard is counting down until Ole Miss plays Texas next year.
Yeah.
That's going to be. Oh, I know that's circled on his calendar.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think Ole Miss got the pads on already. Vandy started spring practice yesterday.
Yeah, Ole Miss was really smart that before spring break they held their first two practices, which because of acclimation, those are the shorts and t-shirt practices. Yeah. So the first one after spring break was shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Vandy's not having a formal spring game due to all the construction.
Yeah, the rumor is that Ole Miss is going to do some freaking stupid Pro Bowl game stuff, which means I'm not going to watch and nobody's going to go to it, and it's just a wasted event.
They're doing 2 games at Innsworth, or 2 scrimmages at Innsworth. So I might go.
Well, even before the construction, they had better facilities.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. It was one of those things that I went out to film a high school game at Innsworth, and afterwards, like, I'm just looking around. It's like, where the heck am I?
Hogwarts. I mean, it really is Hogwarts, dude. That place is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is absolutely nuts.
They have that stadium is. ESPN could drop in and broadcast a game and not have to set up anything special. There's camera drops built into the stands, built into the stadium.
Oh wow!
They have a big video board.
Of course, it costs more than Vandy to go there.
Yeah,
I mean that's also true.
Yeah,
it's like $26,000 a year or something like that to go to high
school. Yeah,
good Lord.
To go have your kid's life ruined. It's going to cost you a solid $100,000 over 4 years.
Good night.
Yeah.
Not to mention the therapy bills afterwards.
Yeah, it's bad. And I think NBA, which is an all boys school, is just as much.
NBA is you walk onto that campus and go in there, and it's just old money. You could just tell it's just old money.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, it's right behind Belmont. Yeah. In that part.
Yeah. Yeah. You know the Chris Rock sketch where he's like, not talk about rich, talking about wealth.
Yeah.
You know that one? That's NBA percent's worth.
Yeah. Wealthy is the man who signed Shaq's checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah.
Wealthy is the mother that owns the color blue.
So, yeah. Those private schools in Tennessee are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah. There's nothing like them in Alabama and Mississippi. There's not.
Yeah, there's not even really Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia, Nashville is the only place where private schools are what they are. Is it in Georgia?
No, Chattanooga and Memphis, they're there too.
Yeah, but really the state of Tennessee because Knox Catholic. But in Georgia, people aren't going to Blessed Trinity or Westminster or St. Pius, maybe St. Pius a little bit, Marist. They're not. they're all going to like Buford and North Gwinnett and Parkview and those schools in Atlanta, those massive public schools.
Yeah, and that's the way it is even in the state of Mississippi. I mean, you have the two private schools, well, maybe three that kind of popped up. You got Jackson Prep, Jackson Academy, and MRA. And those are three schools that are in the Jackson area. They're fine, but they're not like those Tennessee schools.
Oh, the Tennessee schools are ridiculous.
Yeah. Like in Georgia, they got that Carrollton that has an indoor facility.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. They're not the only ones that have indoor facilities. Buford looks like the wide world of sports.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
And by the way, y'all should come down and see what a high school looks like in Florida. A public high school.
If it's anything like Naples High School, it's pretty crazy.
It's like going to a college campus.
Yeah, Naples High School's like that.
Yeah.
It's all like it. You don't. There's no hallways, really. It's just breezeways.
And the best nickname that I have ever heard is down here, and it's in Lakeland, and it's the Lakeland Dreadnoughts.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and you drive by, they have their stadium, and they have seating in the end zone with a video board, the whole 9 yards, right off the main drag. And it's like, I need to go see a game there one day. And apparently I talked to Brian Smith, who's the Florida football scout.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, Lakeland always has dudes. Always has dudes. That's where Camardi McLean played. They always have guys.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we got a question in the chat.
We got a question in the chat. Okay.
Wes, they're constantly tweaking rules. The technology that is going to have means that there can be a certain number of iPads where film gets broken down real time. I imagine an analyst like Zach Arnett, that is a place where he's going to influence calls during the game itself.
Yeah, these analysts and consultants there's like no rules with them during practice now.
Yeah, during practice, there's a picture of Zach Arnett and Ole Miss stuff at the practice Tuesday, and he looked like that second fighter that you fought in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Soda Popinski.
No, he doesn't look like Soda Popinski, other than the fact that he's bald with a mustache. But he actually just looked like that second German fighter, that the one that wore the like 1910 boxing outfit. Yeah.
Hold on.
When is the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
That's in July.
That's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
We're all going to Jeb's house if y'all want to come.
Yeah. Let's go, Mike.
Play it online. Let's see. Punch out characters.
Yeah, now this one has hair on the head, but I'm telling you, it's the same thing. That was the vibe.
Did you put it up? Put it up on the screen.
Oh, I don't have it up.
You said that was the vibe. I thought you had it up. I'm on a different tab in case you're wondering. All right, characters. Here we go. List of punch out characters. Little Mac, Doc Lewis. Is that who it is?
No, Little Mac is the main character that you fight with, and Doc Lewis is his trainer.
Okay. Oh, opponents. Here we go. I promise I can read. Glass Joe.
Okay, that's the first one.
Piston Hurricane. Cuban guy. Bald Bull. He's a Turkish boxer from Istanbul. Kid Quick. Pizza Pasta.
Okay. Those
and
are
Mr.
real names.
And Mr. Sandman.
I never played that game, so.
Well, you missed out because it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I heard Mike punches you one time, you're dead.
Yeah, he was the hardest one.
Soda Popinski. This is the one in 19. Great Tiger, Super Macho Man, Von Kaiser. That's who you're talking about.
There it is.
Kaiser, yeah.
Ron Kaiser.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out 1987. The original was 1984 with Glass Joe, Piston Hurricane, Pizza Pasta. They probably got in trouble for that one. So yeah,
No, this was the 80s. They did not.
Right.
they had Von Kaiser, Piston Honda, Don Flamenco, King Hippo,
he's awesome.
and Mike Tyson, and Mr. Dream.
It says King Hippo is an obese boxer.
He was
Yeah, you had to hit him in
Butterball
the
or whatever.
stomach,
Yeah.
and his pants would fall down.
Butterbean.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But,
And Mike Tyson became Mr. Dream when his contract expired.
The uppercut right there with the long brown pants on.
Is that Mario?
It's Von Kaiser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the referee.
yeah, he was the ref.
Oh wow.
I can't see anything because my computer's frozen, but hopefully y'all can still hear me.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Good thing it froze at the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure there's no point trying to reset now. Just let it go.
Corey, we got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right. 2 minutes for 153 viewers. So big night for us here at SEC After Dark. I guess we're getting that kind of view count every single week. So we hope you continue to come. Tell a friend. Let's double that. By the time we get to football season, hopefully we'll have 1,000 per view. So
It'll be a party.
it will be a party. So
Because
we're
we'll be doing picks.
Yeah, pigs.
that'll be 10,000 then. No pressure, but we hope your brackets are all perfect and not busted, except Steve's because he didn't do one. Speaking of Steve, that's Stephen Willis over there giving you a pitching lesson on different pitches. That's the fork ball he's got right there, the fork ball change up. Now he's got a cutter. And so yeah, you can find him on Locked On Ole Miss. He's doing his next episode is doing it's basically like that that teaching tape called 4 Aces that the Braves did. That's what Steve's going to do. He's going to show you every pitch out there. So stay tuned for that. Locked On Ole Miss. No, he's absolutely crushing it.
Oh, knuckleball.
Yeah, there you go. He's absolutely crushing it. He's on every day, everywhere. I think he's up to like 400 million subscribers at this point.
Nearly 7,000.
So
Congrats.
yeah, he's a few short of 1 million. So we're good there. Just a few. All right. Right below me is Jake Thomas, Locked On. No,
Oh,
Andy. Tide Talk Live. I'm so used to saying Locked On. It's just like
Corey's got sleep deprivation.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
That's one thing we have in common right now.
Right.
So Jake Thomas, Tide Talk Live. Him and Stacey absolutely crushing it. Jeb, whenever he does a podcast, he will absolutely crush it because it's going to be about 80s movies, and he is a freaking savant when it comes to that. So you should listen, but you can only catch him now.
He's got the critters thing over his shoulder.
Yeah, the gremlin.
I
All
love
right.
that.
And the Necronomicon's there too.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then you could catch me. I'm like Steve. I'm everywhere, but just on different shows. Locked On Vandy, Bleav In Georgia Dawgs, Illegal Motion, and right here we all join forces on the SEC After Dark. So for someone who needs to refrigerate the pickles next time I get them, I'm Corey Burton, Stephen Willis, Jeb Beecham, and Jake Thomas. We thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope to catch you back here next week better than ever. Hope your brackets survive the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. We'll see you back here next week talking about our brackets being hopefully not busted. But until then, go Dogs.
Hotty toddy.
Anchor it down.
Go Vols.
Roll Tide.